Well, it's our monthly Business Around Town show, and we've got a great lineup for you today, starting with Appalachian Crafts down in the Hocking Hills. Well, you know, the masks are coming off. People are wanting to go shopping and kind of enjoy that freedom of not having that mask anymore. Well, you're going to find a little of everything down here. How about getting that patio ready for summer? We're out with YearRound Landscaping talking about patios, getting that lawn in shape for the season. Of course, we have Brothers Roofing on talking about roofing. We got Rooter Works talking about their plumbing and taking care of your electrical problems. There is a lot on today's show. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute. I'm Mike Kilburn, and along with Renee Joseph, we are out and about checking out business. National Trail Raceway holds a special place in my heart. I never won any of these trophies, but I'll tell you, I've had a lot of good times out here, and the good times are returning now with the pandemic going away back to 100% occupancy, and a lot of great events coming up this summer you're going to want to bring the family to. We talked to Jason, and he told us more. Well, Jason, good to be at National Trail Raceway.
Oh, great to have you here.
Yeah, you know, this is one of those places that brings back so many memories for me. I practically grew up here, you know, came out here quite a bit and really enjoy the racetrack. And so it's a pleasure to come out and see it. Let's talk a little bit about some of the events that you have coming up.
For this season, we've got our Street Outlaws, of course, coming up June 4th and 5th. And then we also have the Night of Thunder, which is one of the biggest events annually here at National Trail Raceway. Very historical race, June 26th. And then we also have our JAGS Speed Week, which is our NHRA Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series and NHRA JAGS Sports Nationals in the middle of July.
Wow. So what's the biggest event that you have?
I'd say probably our Night of Thunder. That's usually our historically biggest event. For spectators, our biggest event racer-wise will be the JAGS Speed Week, as we'll get over 650 cars on property for that whole week.
Unbelievable. Well, for spectators coming out that have never experienced Night of Thunder, I know what it is, but tell our viewers what they're going to see out here.
You're going to see nitro, you're going to see jets, you're going to see wheel stands, you're going to see fun, you're going to see fireworks. It's a little bit for everything. You got fun for the adults, you have fun for the kids. Especially now with our new grandstands that we're putting up, you're going to be closer to the action. You're going to be able to see over the walls. The new amenities that we have here at National Trail Raceway. It's just a fun night, and you only have to be here for 4 to 5 hours. It's not have to be here for the whole day.
Well, let's talk about some of the improvements that have happened here at National Trail Raceway.
The biggest improvement we've got is we've got some new grandstands going up that'll take us to about 4,000 seats that we purchased out of Gainesville Raceway this last year. Now we've got them going in on the pit side of the facility, which will go right up against with our big grandstands that were already in place.
Give us some contact information where we can learn more and come out and enjoy some of these events.
Absolutely. You can always check us out on the web at www.nationaltrailraceway.com. You can check us out on Facebook. We have Instagram. That's where all of our stuff's at.
Yeah, bring the family. Come on out, right?
Absolutely.
Jason, thanks so much for being on the show.
If you're thinking about getting those all-important senior pictures taken coming up, Pearlescent Portraits has a unique experience for you. Jean told us more about what you'll experience when you have your senior pictures taken with them. Well, Jean, so good to see you again. You know I love coming to visit you.
Thank you.
Well, today we're talking about senior pictures. I can't believe that's already that time of year. And tell us what makes you guys different for senior pictures.
Well, our senior pictures are an entire experience. We provide everything from hair and makeup to extreme gowns and wardrobe, shoes, accessories, props. We have very unique locations all around Columbus and Central Ohio, as well as outside of the state if you're interested in traveling.
Well, when should a student or a person, say, decide that they want to get these done? When's the best time?
Well, actually, students are starting now to start considering setting up their senior portrait experience. But it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Some teens love summer. They have a car they want in their pictures, or they want beautiful summer flowers. Other people are more interested in the fall foliage, or we occasionally have those snow bunnies who love the snow on the ground, so they want their winter portraits. It's really a personal preference.
So what's the experience like for someone to go through this?
Well, it's a very luxurious supermodel experience is what we call it. You come into the studio, we do your hair and makeup, you choose your wardrobe. We do a consultation before your actual photo shoot day so that you can choose your wardrobe and accessories. We plan out your vision. What do you want to look like? What do you want to feel like?
You're the best. You're definitely the
Thank
one
you.
to call. How do we find out more information about Pearlescent Portraits?
Well, we're starting senior portrait scheduling now, so you can go to our website and fill out the information form, or you can call us or send us an email, and we'll send you all the information you need to make a decision.
Wonderful. Jean, again, thanks for the great information, and always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks for coming out.
Well, everyone's taking a mask off and getting ready to go shop, and that means coming down to the Hocking Hills and enjoying Appalachian Craft. You're going to find the largest selection of Jim Shore, and that is just the start of what you're going to find in here. It is amazing. A lot of vendors and a lot of things to see and do when you come down to Appalachian Craft. You can literally spend a day shopping in here. Sandy told us more. Good to be back at the Appalachian Market.
It's good to see you.
So for people that are coming down, and obviously with the mask going away,
I still have mine right here.
a lot of people want to come down and enjoy the Hocking Hills, and it's a little bit more pleasant now without the mask.
Correct.
What are they going to find here?
They're going to find all kinds of things. One thing, you're going to find beautiful wreaths. You're going to find park design. You're going to find candles, Jim Shore.
Now, when it comes to Jim Shore,
Yes.
we were kind of looking at that collection.
Yes.
You've got one of the biggest collections around, right?
Yes, we do. We have the largest collection probably in the southeastern Ohio. You have a lot of things to choose from. If you want to buy something for Memorial Day coming up, we have flowers. We have all kind of arrangements. We have wreaths. We have art that is actually hand painted. We have Billy Jacobs pictures, which we're thankful to have, and we're going to miss him.
Yeah.
We have candles. If you want something for the home, we have balances, we have curtains, we have dish towels, probably anything you can think.
What about jewelry? I saw some of that. So you got some handmade jewelry,
We
right?
have handmade jewelry. The lady has been here since the store opened.
The good thing is that it's easy to get to and easy to find. Tell folks coming from Columbus where they can find you.
All you need to do is to come down 77 East. You come down and probably about 45 miles south of Columbus, and when you get to you'll see a sign that says Rock Ridge. You watch for the buildings that has the green roofs, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, it's
There are a lot of establishments here.
Yeah, right. It's a nice little shopping area. Just come down, spend a day, and kind of look around.
There are a lot of us that is open 7 days a week.
Well, where do we find more information now? I guess on Facebook, right?
If you go to Facebook, you will find us, and we have a large selection of things that we have on there. Keep watching it because it does change from time to time.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Columbus Collision Center has made many improvements, from cybersecurity to the security on their premises to a lot more back in their shop. Ashley told us more about everything they've done. Well, Ashley, it's so good to see you again.
Good to see
Thanks
you.
for having us back out to Columbus
No problem.
Collision Center. You guys have made a bunch of improvements, and we're dying to hear everything that you've done. First of all, starting with your safety, let's talk about that.
We've made a lot of upgrades to our cybersecurity. We've put about $10,000 into our computer systems in like the front of the house. We've created an entire new website that's interactive for our customers. They can go right onto our website and set up estimates, talk to our claim specialists. We've also done security into the back of the house, onto our parking lot. We have a whole new laser security system in the back, and then a camera system that's remote as well.
Well, let's talk about some of the other changes that you've made to your shop in the back.
We also wanted to add some upgrades as far as production, speeding up the production, doing a lot more things in-house instead of sending out to like mechanic shops. We're working on installing a $90,000 painting system in the back. This is an operation we're doing with Cleveland Spray Booths. It's a garment Tier 2 spray booth system that'll take about a year to get everything done, permitting and inspections. We also have a new air conditioning system going in that does all of the new air conditioning systems here in-house instead of sending that work out.
So tell us how we can find out more information about Columbus Collision Center.
Okay, you can always call the shop, 614-350-8251, or you can stop into the shop. We're located at 2757 South High Street in Columbus, Ohio, or our new website is columbuscollision.com, and it's completely interactive. You can set up an estimate right online.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, it's always a pleasure to see you. Always have a great time when I come out here.
Thanks so much.
Well, we stopped by Cousins Army Navy, and of course, they are getting us ready for summer. Whether you're going to go out mushroom hunting or you need a machete to go out and do some of those hikes, some shorts, t-shirts, camping equipment, you've got to come down and check it out. It's just fun just to come down and walk through. We talked to J.D. Richardson. He told us more about all this great stuff. Well, J.D., good to be back at Cousins Army Navy.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting an education today coming in here. I never knew that you were into mushroom hunting, and now I find out that you are, and you got the accessories to go out and do it. So let's talk a little bit about it.
Well, I'm just getting into it, but I have a lot of customers, and they've been coming in and ordering mushroom knives and other books to help them and the people they're with to go and hunt and find mushrooms.
And I didn't know there was a specific knife for mushroom hunting.
There is. It has a little brush to dust it off and a special blade so you can cut it correctly.
Talk about these knives a little bit. Those obviously aren't really mushroom knives. They don't look like
No,
anything.
these are sailor's tools, and we have a farrier knife. Now, this one's used by your farrier or your blacksmith. You being the boatsman you are,
Absolutely.
I thought you would be interested in these. These are what they call sailor's tools. They have what they call a marlin spike, a cleat wrench, blade, and of course a beer opener.
Well, I know hiking's big, and you know we go down the hiking hills. Obviously, it's great
Right.
hiking country down there, and you've got a whole array of machetes, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had a lot of call for the machetes. We've got a variety. We've got the sawback machetes, military machetes. We've got sheaths for all kinds of sizes.
You got a ton of shorts in now, or you've switched them around, but.
Well, no, we got the shorts in. We just got a whole load of shorts in, getting ready for the season. We've got shorts and t-shirts. We've got them that match. We got them that don't match. We've got them, we can get the military t-shirts.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, it's always fun to come down here just to look around because it's a menagerie of everything. It's enjoyable just to walk through and just see some of the things you have. So give us some contact information when you're open, and let's get some folks to come down and check it out.
Of course, we're here at 10 to 7 every day, except Sunday. Sunday, it's noon to 5. We're at 2469 North High, just south of Hudson, north of OSU campus. And our phone number is 614-291-2000.
Fantastic. Let's get ready to enjoy the summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content. Well, we stopped by Tropical Nut and Fruit. You know the kids are just getting out of school. We got Memorial Day right around the corner. And if you're looking for some great snacks or for that party for Memorial Day, we certainly have the place for you. It is Tropical Nut and Fruit, just off of I-270 on the south side. We talked to Alicia Bruno. She told us more about some of the great snacks you're going to find here. Well, Alicia, good to be back at Tropical Nut and Fruit.
Good to see you, Mike.
Well, Memorial Day is just around the corner. And, of course, we're celebrating troops that we've lost that have died for this country. Yeah. And it looks like you've got a great display here.
Yeah, we're really excited. We have that Monday off, so we're kind of gearing up to make sure people know they need to get in here like on Friday and Saturday for their picnics and their parties and road trips to come by and pick up their snacks. And of course, we have all the normal red, white, and blue and celebratory goods. And you and I were just talking about this brew dog before we got on air, this brew dog Elvis Juice IPA out of Akron, you said, right?
Right. But I saw goldfish over there.
I know. You were so excited about that.
I know, because it's one of my favorites.
Goldfish, cashews, peanuts. We're rolling in some mixes. And, it's just really a good way to engage the family, snacks, healthy foods, and then always add a little color, do a little different things.
And you have got a great array of things to keep the kids quiet in the car and enjoy some snacks on the way to Cedar Point, Kings Island, now that all these are open and no mask, right?
And people are camping too. Like I've been noticing that there's a lot more people going out,
Sure.
Campgrounds, tents, nuts, trail mixes, snacks, hiking. The weather's gotten so much better. We have all the small individual, smaller packages to take. Or, something I just really have been seeing a lot more of too is people are making their own trail mixes. Yeah. So you can come in here and mix your own peanuts or raisins, or if there's certain things you're allergic to or you don't like, mix them up yourself and bag them and take them with you on your trips.
Well, give us some contact information. We're getting here, get some snacks for the kids, get some things for Memorial Day.
It's www.haydenvalleyfoods.com. 3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive, right off 270 in Grove City. You can always call ahead. We are getting more people calling ahead and having
sure.
stuff pulled in advance. 614-539-7233. Press 0 for the store. They'll even take your credit card over the phone if you want to pay in advance. Get it pulled, and you can come right in and pick it up and roll down the road.
Well, we stopped by UTS Farm Market, and take it from me, they got some beautiful strawberries in there. The crops are starting to come in. Also, we got corn in the ground and the corn crib just about to open. And the only unfortunate part is we're going to see a rise in some of the produce this summer. We talked to Greg Utsi about it. Well, Greg, good to have UTS Market back on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for being here.
It's nice to see the weather changing, getting warmer, and I guess that means what, the corn crib will be opening?
We'll be opening here hopefully the last week in May. We'll finally have enough help in here. High school kids will be getting out, and we'll have people to run it for us.
Yeah, that'll be wonderful. Well, let's talk a little bit about prices, because I understand they're on the rise.
Boy, it's crazy right now. Of course, they're talking, we don't have much inflation, but boy, the price of food is sure skyrocketing. We're seeing across the board, doesn't matter what it is, prices are going up. That comes along with the produce also, and I think we're just seeing the beginning of it. It seems like manufacturers and suppliers don't see any limit as to where they can raise their price right now.
Well, the one thing we do know is, though, the best deal on produce and cheese and meat is right here.
Well, of course. And of course, we've got that fresh stuff coming in now. Ohio strawberries, starting out with the Rhodes down in Circleville. They do a great job.
They look great.
Yeah, and then we're seeing Tennessee tomatoes this week. We're starting up. Of course, that's a favorite. We've been selling them for a long time. Cantaloupe watermelon out of Florida. The flavor's been great on that.
Yeah. Now, you do any planting?
Yeah, we've got sweet corn. We've got about 20 acres in the ground. We'll end up with about 40 when we're done. It's out of the ground. It looks great. And then our field crops, corn and beans, of course, we're big farmers too, grain farmers, and we're pretty much finished. And it's been a good start to the year.
Yeah. What do you foresee in terms of the corn crop? Do you think it'll be good? I mean, weather-wise, we didn't have any rain. I know we were behind, and it seems like we just got flooded.
Right. The cold has hurt us some. That corn stunted a little bit, but it's starting to grow with these 80s every day and warmer at night. It's popping out of the ground and growing great.
Give us some contact information when we can get out here, and also a date for when you speculate that we're going to have the corn crib open.
Yeah, of course, that last week in May is what we're shooting for.
Okay.
Check us out online, utsfarmmarket.com, of course, on Facebook, and don't forget to order online. We're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
And of course, sign up, because those specials, I get those every Sunday in my email.
That's right. I'll tell you what's going on.
Fantastic. Greg, good seeing you again.
Thank you, Mike.
Now you can join in on the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need.
Well, we stopped by the Reserve at Wisdomway, and you talk about some beautiful patio homes and condos that are just amazing, and the quality is unbelievable. So we had an opportunity to talk to Carol Reeves and learn more about these wonderful homes. Tell us a little bit about these properties, and I know this is all new builds, right?
It is. We are building 13 units here, these 13 custom homes. We already have 5 in contract, so there's not many left. They are going quite quickly.
I know that traditionally, you get into condos and a lot of people feel like they might be cooped up. You don't have that feeling with these, do you?
I agree. I think the difference is when the builder decided to build a patio home condo concept, he wanted it also to feel like just like any other home out there, not feel like the quote-unquote condo. And so what we do is 1,800 square foot to 2,700 square foot homes, first floor masters, things like that, so that you're all living on the first floor, but you can option for an upstairs if you want more square footage.
Now, who is your target audience with these homes?
I would say right now we're not really targeting, but the average buyer in here seems to be the young senior, 45 and older. I think when they come in here, the first thing that they hear and love is that they will be meeting with the builder. They will be designing the home around their needs. What they love about their home now, they bring it to us, the builder meets with them, designs the home, adds the extra features and the upgrades that we can give them, and they end up with a one-of-a-kind home that they will love forever.
Tell us a little bit about the builder.
Paul Cugini Kaposha Builders has been around for over 30 years in Columbus, typically builds 700 and above. So when he approached coming in here and building these, we were very excited. because this price range is very difficult to stay in and get the quality he deserves.
Well, Carol, tell us where you're located and some contact information so we can come out and check out these beautiful patio and condos.
Great. We are off Central College, just east of Harlem, and we could be contacted by my cell phone, which is 614-419-1042, and or you can go to the reserve@wisdomway.com and make an appointment or email me through there.
Do you have those musty odors in your home and you wonder where that smell may be coming from? Well, it may be because you have some standing water or some mold growing there, and we're working with a company that can take care of that mold remediation. We talked to Mark from Stay Dry Waterproofing, and he told us more. Well, Mark, good to have Stay Dry Waterproofing back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know, one of the things I keep hearing about is standing water in yards causing problems with the basement. What is that exactly? What causes that?
Yeah, it's not something to be ignored, really. Over time, it does cause a lot of pressure on the foundation. So if you have a lot of standing water in the yard, you definitely want to have addressed.
One of the things that I've wondered about is, what are some signs that I'm starting to have that problem?
Yeah, some signs you'll see, you'll have usually odors is where it starts, dampness, moisture, discoloration on the walls in the basement or the crawl space. Crawl space is one of those areas out of sight, out of mind. It's easily to be ignored, especially if you don't monitor that area, but odors is always a big one. Mold builds up really quickly in crawl spaces. Us being the only waterproofing company who is allowed and to remediate mold, we usually do it for free. So saves our customers $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 sometimes. So.
What was the process for you to be able to do that, be the only company that can do mold remediation?
Certifications. It's very time consuming. A lot of our companies don't dab into that.
What does mold remediation consist of? What do you actually have to do?
We do it to the standards of the EPA. So there's a containment to prevent cross-contamination. There's a chemical treatment, a removal process. There is air quality testing that we do to kind of make sure that everything's where it needs to be.
Now, does that mean the smell that I'm getting, that odor, will go away once you've completed your work?
Yeah, once the main thing is safe. Making it safe. So once it's safe, once it's been remediated to the standards of the EPA, odors will go away as well. So.
Well, Mark, give us some contact information where we can find Stay Dry Waterproofing.
StayDryOhio.com, 614-339-3434.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, we decided to stop by and check out a complex job that Brothers Roofing Construction is handling today. This one has a lot of levels, so we asked Bill, what is the hard part of doing a job like this? And he filled us in. Well, Bill, good to have Brothers Roofing and Construction back on the show.
Always a pleasure to be back.
Well, the season is definitely here for roofing, and you have a big project behind us here. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I guess it's kind of a big project. This is one of my good customers we do a lot of work for. It's Amanda and Brad White. But it's a pretty good example today because we have some bad sheathing on that roof, and we've got to remove it. We don't want to put any new materials back up there that could prematurely wear because of the bad underlayment. So we're removing all that and getting it up.
So, Bill, what are some of the challenges with this job?
Well, this particular job was a little bit challenging because of all the different multi-levels, all the different connections up here, different slopes. Anytime we're not just going up one side and going down the back. We've got a lot of different slopes to care for here. So we got to make sure we get the ice and water all in the right place. We got to make sure we use valley metal so it allows the water to just flow right off. We don't want any ice and snow build up there. And as you can see, we're taking all this old wood off. Now, some of the wood up there is in pretty good shape, some of it's not. And we do not want to put new product on top of bad wood.
So how long will it take you to complete a job like this? And I know, we say you don't cut corners, so what are we talking?
Well, this particular job, there's 16 men on, so we're probably going to get it all handled just today.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, we're going to leave it there, but another great project, and it looks like things are progressing right along. Give us some contact information where we can reach you.
Well, we are Brothers Roofing and Construction. You can reach us at 614-296-1405.
And what's your website, Bill?
It is brothersroofingconstruction.com.
Fantastic, Bill. Thanks so much for being on the show. Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Whatever the electrical job around your house, My Electric Works can handle. And joining me to talk about that today is John. John, welcome down to Columbus. Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having us again.
How do you as a consumer know that your electric panel may be overloaded or you need to replace or you need to expand on it?
That's a really good question. So the first thing is every panel should be replaced after 20 years. The UL listing, the manufacturers all, recommend that. And at a minimum, if you're not going to do the replacement, you should at least do a refresher and change all the breakers, and that's including the main breaker as well.
What's your advice about those electrical items?
I'll tell you right now, space heaters are an absolute no in our industry.
I've seen plenty of fires because of those.
Oh, absolutely. If you're going to have extra heat in the home, definitely consider having us come out wiring in a baseboard heater or even a gas heater. Space heaters are just not up to par. I mean, they're made overseas. Not that that's wrong, but they come with a bad UL listing more often than not. They're required to be on dedicated circuits, and what that means is you need a breaker specifically for that space heater. If you're plugging it into your living room where you have your TV, your surround sound, or in your kids' room where they have lights, laptops, that space heater is going to add an unnecessary amount of power to the circuit and will create overheating.
Well, that's some good advice, no question, John. Give us some contact information where we can learn more about My Electric Works.
Yeah, you can reach us at 614-530-9777, or you can find us at myelectricworks.com.
Well, if you've been watching the show any time at all, you certainly know YearRound Landscaping, and they can take care of all your needs around the house, from plowing snow in the wintertime to taking care of that yard in the summertime. And Ty Wood is joining us once again from YearRound Landscaping. Ty, good to have you back on the show.
Mike, thanks for having me and YearRound Landscaping back on the show and giving us the opportunity to let your viewers know that YearRound Landscaping isn't just a name, it's what we do for our clients throughout Central Ohio, 365 days a year.
Tell us what's going on right now. What should we be thinking about?
Right now, your lawn is probably taking a beating this summer from all the foot traffic, heavy rainfall, and constant mowing. Now, to alleviate that soil compaction, you need to aerate and then overseed with some premium grass seed.
Now, what does aeration do exactly?
It pokes holes into the ground that allows oxygen and water to go directly to the grass roots, helps the grass thicken up and makes it more beautiful, especially when you use premium grass seed to fill in those thin and bare areas.
Well, this home that you brought us out to today that you handle landscaping here, that was one of the first things I noticed about this lawn is just how thick it is. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, what do they have to do, or what do you have to do to keep it in this shape?
I would recommend lawn aeration and premium grass seed because, like I said, it's going to help out, and it's 100% organic, all natural, doesn't require any chemicals.
Well, give us some contact information where we can get a hold of you and get those projects going.
Make your life easier. Go to our website at www.landscaping365.com. And if you can't do that, give me a call or a text. I handle all the correspondence, so I'll be your primary point of contact, and I'll be happy to introduce you to our products and services.
Yeah, and it is a great service that you perform. Thanks so much for being on the show, Ty.
Thanks for the opportunity, Mike.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.